Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking into something, maybe a bit hidden but super important for your home. We're talking about sewer pipes. And we're basing this deep dive on some really helpful info we found, especially on a website called pacificbluemechanical.ca. They talk a lot about sewer repair, focusing on areas like Port Moody, but the advice is pretty useful everywhere. So our mission today really is to pull out the key reasons why jumping on pipe problems fast is, well, just a smart move. What are the real benefits for you?
Yeah, it's interesting when you look at it that way. The numbers, even implied numbers from sources like pacificbluemechanical.ca suggest that spending a bit now saves a ton later. Fixing a smaller issue today might stop a massive, messy, and really expensive failure down the road. It's less about just fixing something and more about protecting your home's value.
Okay, so let's break down the common issues pacificbluemechanical.ca flags up. Even though they mentioned Port Moody, these happen everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Tree roots, this is love getting into pipes, don't they? It's called root intrusion.
Oh, absolutely. Roots are a big one. And then there's just, old age, pipes corroding, getting rusty.
Right, corrosion, and the ground shifting too. That can break pipes.
Exactly. Ground movement, settling over time. It puts stress on the pipes. So the big question the source raises is why fix it now? Why the urgency? Well, delaying these fixes. It's not just about the cost multiplying, though that's huge. Think about major property damage like foundation problems maybe. And worse, potential health hazards if sewage leaks into the ground near your house. Acting fast keeps your home safe, keeps your family healthy, it preserves your investment. That's a massive benefit.
Now, pacificbluemechanical.ca talks quite a bit about how technology has really changed the game here.
Right.
It's not always about digging massive trenches anymore.
That's right. This is where it gets interesting. They mentioned trenchless technology. The name kind of says it all, doesn't it?
No trench. So they fixed the pipe without digging up my whole garden.
Pretty much. It's way less disruptive. Saves your lawn, your driveway, all that landscaping. And they often start with CCTV inspections.
Like a tiny camera they send down the pipe.
Exactly. A little camera snake. It goes right inside, finds the exact spot, figures out what's wrong. Super precise.
Okay, that makes sense for finding the problem.
Yeah.
But if they aren't digging, how do they actually fix the broken pipe?
They mentioned something called pipe relining.
Pipe relining. It's actually quite clever. Basically, instead of digging out and replacing the whole old pipe, they insert a special liner, like a flexible tube, coated in epoxy resin, right into the damaged pipe.
Okay.
Then they inflate it, and the resin cures, or hardens. It forms a brand new, smooth, and really strong pipe inside the old one.
Wow. So it's like a pipe within a pipe.
Essentially, yes. And this new inner pipe is often seamless and resistant to corrosion and roots. It can actually make the pipe system stronger than it was originally and helps it last much, much longer.
That sounds amazing for avoiding mess. But is it, cheaper or faster? What do the sources like pacificbluemechanical.ca suggest? Well, think about what you're not paying for. No huge excavation costs, no putting your garden back together, less labor time. So yeah, the sources strongly imply it often saves you significant money and definitely time compared to the old dig and replace methods. Less mess, less time, less cost. That's a clear benefit. And zooming out a bit, keeping your sewer system healthy, that's a real factor in your home's value. Buyers are savvy these days. They asked about this stuff. Having proof of well-maintained, maybe even relined pipes, that's a definite plus. It avoids headaches when you go to sell.
Good point. And there's a wider benefit too, right? Fixing leaks stops wastewater getting into the soil and local water sources. So doing the right thing for your property actually helps the environment and the whole community's health. It's a win-win, really, based on what we learned from pacificbluemechanical.ca. Okay, so wrapping up the key takeaways. Acting fast on pipe problems is crucial. Using these newer methods like trenchless repair and those camera inspections seems like the smartest way. It saves money in the long run, keeps your property value up, and avoids a lot of mess and potential health issues.
Absolutely. And the source, pacificbluemechanical.ca, really hammers home the idea of prevention too, like getting regular checkups, professional inspections. So maybe the final thought for you listening is, what's one small thing you could do starting today? Maybe just being a bit more careful about what goes down the drain. Every little bit helps keep those heating systems working well for years to come.